Hi, I'm David Bott from Outside Our Bubble, and no, we're not here to talk about the Komodo grill. Nope, in here we have right now a brisket that's been smoking for the last 18 hours. Can't wait to see what this tastes like. But what we're here to talk about actually is a newest addition to our Wi-Fi, and that is the Ring doorbell. Now you're thinking, doorbell for an RV? I'm saying, hell yeah! That's because it's Wi-Fi enabled. And what does that do for us? Well, it does quite a bit actually. So, let's face it, what if we're away from our coach enjoying ourselves somewhere else and somebody comes up to our motor coach and, well, rings the doorbell? Well, when it rings the doorbell, it could come up and my phone then rings and buzzes me. I come down, I take a look, and I can see who's at the door. And then I can either deny or accept the call. If I accept the call, I can actually talk to the person at the door. Now, you do have to have a device that is fully Wi-Fi enabled in your motor coach. So you have to have Wi-Fi the whole time or else this doesn't work at all. So it is going to be limited to the people who actually have full-time Wi-Fi. But we do, so this is a great addition. And the best part about it is, even if you have limited data, like a 4G network or something like that, where you only have 5 or 10 gigs a month, this will only transmit data when the doorbell is pushed. So therefore, it's not wasting data. And what happens is if you don't answer the door, say you don't answer it or you deny it or whatever, it records the person at the door. So then you can go back later and look up who you missed the call from. And what will happen is you'll be able to bring that up and see, there I am talking to myself when I ring the doorbell. So, any case, the Ring doorbell, it's quite an addition. Now, the interesting thing about this, or not interesting per se, but great thing is, it's battery operated. I don't have to run 12 volts to this. If you did run 12 volts to this, great, it'd be awesome. But it is a battery operated device, so you can just stick it on your coach and you're good to go. Now what I would recommend, however, is if you are using it on a motor coach, you don't set the set screws all the way in. It allows you then to remove it from the base and bring it inside when you travel, because it's not really made to be traveled with after all. So I would then when we get somewhere, just stick it back on the base and lock it in place, and there you go. It also comes in handy for things like, what happens if somebody comes to your RV that you really don't want to talk to? You know, that neighbor down the road who just always wants to talk about his black tank for some reason? Well, now you'll know who is at the door even if you're in the RV without taking the chance of looking out the window. Or if you're in bed, for example, you can just look at your phone and see who's there. But the Ring doorbell, it's not for everyone because it needs Wi-Fi, but for those who do, it's a really cool addition to a motor coach. I'm David Bott from OutsideOurBubble.com. Thanks for listening.